was on the wrong camera. Hi, guys.
Oh, fuck. I'm dressed like Shaggy. I went through all the random shirts and was like, don't like that one, don't like that one. This one's okay.
Let's put your dogs at a poker table.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. You said that to me. I was like, oh wow. You are fucking Shaggy on. That's hilarious. Oh, dude. I was gonna say, honestly, most of all I have to talk about is like fucking Minneapolis. That shit's bullshit, dude.
I wanted to make a very valid point because the first 10 minutes of YouTube, like if you swear and stuff, which we clearly do all the time because we're not monetized at all.
Not barely trying.
But they get real mad about the first 10 minutes. So, seeing as how we're in the first 10 minutes of the episode, I have one thing I want to make known. Fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE. Honestly, you know what's funny now? Is so like once in a while when I'm uploading the videos and I'm going through a little fast, it will say like wait a second and make sure that our initial scan doesn't get you like whatever striked. And I'm just like, well, I just click it anyways. Like I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna try. So like, I wonder if this will be the first time we get a hole. I'll bet is it literally just because we said fuck ICE?
I have noticed on TikTok.
It got bought by the guy.
Yeah, it got bought. The American fucking bullshit, and yeah, they're like, oh, it's not owned by America. It's just the American division. Fuck you. You're stupid. The American division is now a state-controlled media. You can clearly see it unless you're on the wrong side. If you're on the wrong side, your shit's going to load properly. If you're on the correct side, it's going to be slow. It's going to say you have no internet connection. Certain videos are going to be muted or glitched out. The comments won't be there. The views won't add up. Yeah. It's bad.
Yep. No, that's horse shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. They were like, yeah, TikTok's down, like, nationwide, blah, blah, blah. And people in the comments were like, no, it's not. It's working fine. It was only down for one side.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the state-run media shit. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun while this all lasted. We're obviously, we ain't changing what we talk about.
Yeah, we're going to keep on
To be
going.
fair, 90% of it is unimportant.
Yeah, like, we barely ever hit the political shit, but...
Yeah.
We didn't cheers this one. I will say, right before I left work, one of my dad's friends posted on Facebook. I think I've talked about him on here before, or at least talked about him to you. He, they're military. We all lean a little bit conservative, and they're older, but they're starting to see some shit and starting to they bring up valid points for a lot of things, but they do lean that way more often.
Yeah.
He posted the whole like 2A thing where they're like, oh, y'all are cool with it being at your protest but not at this one.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of other fucking white veterans in his comments that are like, well, no, if you look at it this way, blah blah blah. I went off in the comments.
Yeah.
And he messaged me and he's like, I used to babysit you and now you're telling people you're going to make them gargle on boots? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. like it's so like,
so are you.
We actually, I think I mentioned it a while ago when I had the conversation with her or my father-in-law and about it, and that, me basically saying like, if I saw like legitimate, like what that was happening, like I would also step in and help. Like I'm not like, and I told her father, like, it's because they are the SS of what this regime is, and he, like, they are, like, the Nazi stuff, like, that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And, like, and I said up first, like, obviously, like, she was kind of upset that essentially I said I would, like, fight an ICE agent, like, trying to do something truly irreparable.
Yeah,
and that
we talked about it. I understand her point, but
so basically, I'm just reiterating it. And so but like, not last week, but like maybe like it was getting close to the Renee stuff. I think Renee happened or might have happened. She actually re-brought it up and was like, I understand exactly what you were saying now. Like it's clear as day. Like I was like, it's where we're headed.
Oh yeah, and if you want like another valid point, and I'm gonna go on a long tirade here, because again we haven't talked much political shit. It's usually just dick jokes and life stuff. There's a very valid point that a lot of black creators are bringing up, and I've noticed this as well too, because I grew up in a mixed family. White people are being welcomed to America.
Yeah.
They're seeing how bad it was for that, and I agree with that. But this one definitely hits way more close to home for me, because I was an ICU nurse who worked for the VA.
Yeah.
If I went out to a protest, I'm gonna get a fucking CCW and I'm gonna carry.
Yeah.
Like, it's your Second Amendment right. Like,
honestly, I think there's multiple reasons this one really stood out. Is that, like, one, it happened right after another one that was super visible with all the angles and all the things. Like, the fact that there was as much footage of both of these.
And they're spinning it.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. It's like they are purposely spinning. They are addressing these ones and spinning them. And two, that there is that much footage that they can't deny what they're saying.
They will. And that's also, like, leaning into conspiracy theories, but it's clear as day why they're doing that. So that's why they pushed for the deregulation of AI.
Yeah.
Because now they can just post as much AI as they want, and then you can see full footage of something, but then you can just come out and go, no, that's AI.
Yeah.
And then all your fucking followers are going to be like, yeah, that's AI.
No, I believe it.
Fucking photos where they're like, oh yeah, they like swapped the fucking camera and made it a gun, and it's like, we watched the fucking video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
we know
what fucking happened. Like,
no, 100%. Like, and that's it. Like, they wanted to make sure that they can have plausible deniability on everything without their own restrictions on it, and it's
gonna get bad.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, yeah, we need heavy AI regulation on stuff. Like, it needs to be for only certain things.
Yeah.
Like, use it for medical shit.
No generative. Use it for fucking calculations.
Yeah.
That's it.
Use it for things that legitimately help us, not, like, we don't, like, yeah, the funny meme shit's fun and all, but, like, we don't.
It's stupid. Just make a fucking meme.
Yes, someone make a real meme, get rid of that shit for that. Like, use it for, or fake videos or anything video-wise. Like, you don't, like, okay, maybe what you do is you let, like, I don't know, police use it to make, specifically them to make training videos. I'm thinking of, like, their, like, things they would want.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just things that, so, I don't know, generate a perfect scene so they have whatever,
Yeah, that we could get to that, but we're not at a point where the AI is not going to be able to generate a perfect scene of a crime and possibilities yet. Like,
agreed.
I use it for the medical shit. We've already proven that it's helped find cancer, like, super fucking early. Use it for that. Like, use it to help with your fucking robotics. Like,
there are ways to do it,
but don't fucking do the generative shit. All it's gonna do is it's gonna make propaganda easier.
Yep.
Like, it's fucking ass, man.
Ugh, it's just getting hairy as fuck. It's like, god damn. Like,
yeah, I'm curious what we'll see, because this episode comes out in 6 days.
Yeah,
I'm curious what we're gonna see within those 6 days.
100%. Like, it really is, like, again, like you said, like, a lot more people are switching to be like, oh, this is getting, I mean, like, just before we hopped on here, it was the like picture of Trump talking to some reporter, and he said that you can't have guns there, and she was like, what about the Second Amendment? And he was like, you can't have guns. I'm like, okay, so what are you gonna?
It's the fucking Republicans coming for your guns.
Like, surprise.
Which is
like
what we said.
Yeah, we're like, Like, it's an impossible task to begin with, so we wouldn't address it. That's why it hasn't been addressed. It's literally impossible at this point.
Like, and the real funny part now is like, I've started arguing with people online again. It's fun. But the real funny thing is all of them being like, "Oh, all you liberals are cool with guns now," and I'm like, we have been.
Yes.
We just want it regulated a little bit better so kids don't get shot.
Yeah.
Like, and so it's harder to get a gun if you have mental health issues. Like, regulate it some.
It's never been ban all guns. It's banned specific ones that you don't need in any civilian place, and regulate it.
Yeah. And like, there's, you know how many liberals I know that own guns?
Yes.
Like,
almost all of my friends. Honestly, it was surprising to me because, to be fair, like I think they own most of them. They go like just skeet shooting together.
Yeah. And
I joined them for my for Andy's bachelor party. That's one of the things we did. All of them had their own, and I had to rent one from the store. And I realized I was like, shit. When did I like not?
Honestly,
I guess fall behind on it.
I mean, most people don't think about it. Like I if I hadn't joined the military, I wouldn't want a gun.
Yeah.
Like, I do want one.
Yeah.
You know, one for personal safety, and two, shooting's kind of fun. Like,
well, and that's it. Like, I told Melissa, like, honestly, with all this shit going on, like, I probably will. I just gotta actually do it, but in the next couple months, like, research like getting the license so I can get a pistol and just a gun for going ski shooting with them, because I realized like, oh, like that is fun and I'd like to join them. I can tell them like, hey, I actually got my own. I would love to join you guys when you guys go now, once it's obviously not winter.
Yeah, my thing is like, I don't want to get one until I own my own house.
Yeah,
like I don't want to be, you know, somebody's roommate that has a gun.
No.
Like, but at this rate, I might talk to Chrissy and be like, hey, are you cool with me having one in the house, like, just in case, obviously locked up, and also would you like to go to the shooting range and get trained as well? Like,
well, and that's it. She'd probably get one for her own self, so she feels confident in having one, so we can practice together. Yeah. And then, like, honestly, like, I always told myself that I wouldn't do it until like I had like a kid, and I'm like, all right, well, we're close enough to the point of us
it's
doing
good
that
to train on it and get comfortable before you have a child.
Well, that's it. Like, I'm gonna start getting one now to start practicing again, and
then have it properly secured, you know, in an area where the kid will not know.
Oh, that's also half of it is like the not having bought like a really nice fire safe to put stuff in. Like, we need to do that first, so I have a place to store said things properly, and that's kind of it too. It's like, all right, well,
and again, I don't want to normalize people just having guns. Like, I've met outside of the military, there have been 2 people, not counting my father because he was also in the military. There have been 2 people that I feel comfortable having a gun. Yeah, like, even out of all my friends, I'm like, I feel like you're safe, but I'm not gonna go to the shooting range with you. Those 2 people are Keo. Yeah. Fucking John Wick, his fucking self.
Literally.
Yeah. And Xander. Yeah. Xander, there are times where I'm like, you should not have a gun, but for the most part, he is very safe. Like, even when he does have those moments where he shouldn't have one, he knows that as well too, and they're locked away. Yeah. Like, we all have those. I have those. If I get a bad migraine, that gun better be hidden. Because some of my migraines when I was younger were like, a gun will cure this. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's it. Like, I'm just gonna, like I said, like, they're pretty much not leaving the house unless I'm going to the range. Like, I'm not.
That was my big point. Like, I don't think everyone should go get a gun and carry it around with them all the time, because you're gonna make a mistake. You're gonna get scared and you're gonna shoot somebody. Until you get to a point where you are comfortable and not fucking, I don't want to say trigger happy because that makes it sound like you want to shoot, but like not overly terrified of your surroundings, don't get one. Yeah. Like,
No, and that's it. Like, not everyone needs them. Like, yes, for your house, like, sure, but like I'm not getting it to like carry. I'm not gonna bring it with me. I will not have that. Like, it's purely just to have in the house. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, I think I would carry. You know, not to the extent of like, oh, I'm going to get donuts. I'm bringing my gun. Like, it'll be in my car.
Yeah.
You know. And
Well,
then, like,
I can't technically bring them to my work anyways, and that's the only place I go.
Yeah,
so
you can't bring them to work. You can't have them in your work parking lot. But it's also like with the state of the nation, I'm like, I know I'm, you know, trained enough on all of this to where like, yeah, I might walk around with one on me, just in case.
Well, yeah, and that's it too. Like, all right, well, you're going to Detroit, or you're going to certain areas. You're like, all right. I'll carry. That makes sense. And then obviously you're like, well, I know I'm not going to a place that like you're not going to a venue.
Yeah.
Like it's very obvious. Like you would.
Yeah.
Like, but I wouldn't. I just don't need. I don't feel like I need that now.
Yeah.
But maybe.
I'm at a point where it's like, if there's something big like with the Renee and all of that, like, I'm gonna be one of those guys that gets shot.
Yeah.
Putting it out there. Don't want it to happen.
No, me too.
But if I'm going to hell, who's coming with me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it's going down, I'm going down. Like I will. Like that's the thing is like I'm not gonna until it comes to my door.
Yeah.
Like that's yeah. Like I mean, 90% of the shit that all goes down anyways is like at least an hour drive. For us,
you, yeah.
So like it actually like because we've talked about like wanting to join some of the protests like before these, we were just like it's so she doesn't get off work till 5 and then it's like half the time they're over, but also they're an hour away one way.
I got talked out of going to a few of the 2021s and they were correct. Like my mental state in 2020 and 2021 was not good. So they were correct. But those ones I could have gone to, but got talked out of it. And then, like I said, with the stuff going on now, like if I go to one, I'm going to do the same thing and fucking protect somebody. And then
well, that's it. Like I'm not protecting a person.
Yeah.
Like eat shit. I don't, like if I'm there, I'm not stepping in to help. Like, so be it. And that's basically what I told her is like, if like legit evil is happening in front of me, I'm not doing something.
Yeah. Evil only prospers when good men sit around.
Yes. So it's like, that's
in the Bible.
Literally. So it's kind of like, all right, well, and we're at that point now where a lot of people are past that threshold of like, all right, I see enough. I am willing to step in for the greater good of like what happens in the future. Like actually,
which is another reason I want to reiterate the white people are getting welcome to America because this has been happening for all of America, but not to white people.
Yeah.
You see it now. Bitch at me for pulling the race card. Be mad that you can't.
Yeah. To be fair, now it's the blatant specificity of how they started it.
Yeah.
And the outright talking about it.
Yeah.
It's them bringing attention to itself instead of hiding it like they've been doing for decades and decades.
Yeah.
Under a different organization.
Yeah, and we can dive into all of that bullshit of like, oh, so-and-so did this. Yeah, they're fucking war criminals and shitty people too. We haven't had a good president ever.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, like on to better things, like we were all the Zoran Mondani.
We didn't roll the dice.
Sorry. Oh, we did not.
Oh yeah, fucking Mondani, dude.
Like, so seeing him
That's my mayor.
He's great. Like seeing him do going out and 18. Oh. All right.
17.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we seeing him like during the snow stuff, like actually like going out and helping people dig their cars out, like doing just legitimate, like he's already going after landlords. He's already like he's doing legitimate things to help actual people and do what he said he would do. And it's like nice to actually see like, oh, like we knew what was going to happen, but actually happened is like,
yeah, it's good to see like, especially a Democrat, not just a politician, like a Democrat saying like, I'm going to do this and then doing it.
Yes. Because it's we haven't seen a Democrat do that. And none of them have done it really, but at least someone in our leaning party did it. And it's like, fuck yeah. Like he's standing where his mouth is. It's great.
Yeah.
Like I truly believe he is unbribable.
Yeah, everybody has a price. I will say that, but like,
true. But
it does seem like he's there to help the people as you should be.
Honestly, like, I think most of it is he also realizes in this day and age, like if you get bribed, it is impossible to know. Yeah, at some point we will know. It's just when. Yeah. So it's kind of like, all right, well, why would I do that? Yeah. No. Like, I'll just do it the right way.
It ain't fucking worth it. Like, no. They bitched about him installing the bidets. Like,
that's hilarious. I didn't even know that.
Dude, there's so many Republicans like, oh, he's not going to take bribes, but he's letting them give him discounts and free bidets. It's like, they're fucking bidets, dude.
Was it to him or was it to the whole like office?
To the building. So like where the mayor lives while they're in office, it was to that building. And like he even said in an interview, he's like, yeah, I want bidets. I'm not going to turn that down. He's like, some politicians get jets.
Yeah.
Like,
no, literally, like, he's like, oh no, a $400 product at like the best quality product. Maybe they gave him the like $1,500 toilet. Yeah. So his ass is warm forever. Like, whoa. He has a comfortable poop. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. And there are actually laws in place for gifting politicians. That amount does not go over the amount that constitutes as a bribe.
Yeah. Yeah. Like there's a difference between like, all right, like if a person you're friends with is a politician. Yeah. Like that, I think truly that is kind of why it exists. Is it's more so like if me and you are friends and you become a politician, I can technically still give you gifts.
Yes, but there's a limit. I think it's like $5,000. Like,
I mean, to be fair, like no one is spending $5,000. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, unless you're like
in a political space, yeah, they would.
Yeah.
But like
here's a bunch of fancy wines.
Yeah.
Or two bottles that are very, very special. Yeah. And then they're like, all right, well.
Yeah, in a political space they would. It's also, they bitched at Biden for getting, like, somebody gifted him that dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that goes over the limit, blah, blah, blah. You got to put the dog in a shelter and get rid of it. And he's like, I'm not getting rid of the dog.
Yeah. No, sorry, I wanted the dog and someone gave me a dog.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, I also wouldn't, if I'm in his position, I wouldn't accept a free dog. I would take the dog and still pay them anyways, but I would be like, cool, but I'm still going to give you money. So, whether you take it now or I force it into your tax returns, you're getting the money. Yeah. Like, I'm going to pay you for it. This is the same way, like, I won't accept free work from my friends.
Yeah, I'm paying them all the time. But whatever I can.
Yeah. Like Jake, every time I've used him for anything, I pay him.
Yeah.
This podcast included. He got paid for the intro.
He got paid for some shit we didn't even use.
He did. But like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. But still, like, when it's that tiny, also like, that I don't care if my politician gets a free dog. Yeah. Or now if it's a free dog for like.
Yeah, breeding purposes or some bullshit.
Well, I meant like a jet.
Yeah.
Letting someone get away with, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd more so be like, that's what your level of acceptance?
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're like, oh, the jet's for America.
no, it's not. He
No,
literally
it's
said he's
not.
taking it when he's done
Like-
serving. That means he got a jet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's infuriating, but we can't do much except talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And let them take this video down because we talked about it too much. To be fair, there's a lot of people talking about stuff too. So.
There are. I am curious to see, like, we joke about it a lot where it's like one episode's gonna blow up.
It was the one with Mark and Jen.
People are gonna be like, wow, these guys actually know a little bit of stuff. And then they watch the next episode and it's like, dick, balls. Like,
Fart. No, literally, like, a podcast I listen to. It's a sports podcast. It's Green Light Podcast. The guy who runs it, his name is Chris Long. He won the Super Bowl twice. Yeah, go for it. He won it in back-to-back years. He won on the Patriots, and then he got traded to the Eagles, and then won there. America. But obviously it's a sports podcast. He's, wealthy as a former football player. And a lot of those guys tend to vote right, not whether because they believe in the politics, but for the money it works kind of thing. So I've always assumed, like, maybe that's the way they lean, but, like, the way he talks never made me feel that way. I just kind of thought maybe. He's also lives in, like, the South, like Virginia.
what's the name of this dude?
Chris Long.
Okay, I thought you were going with some other guy. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, I couldn't believe it was MAGA, and everyone's like, yeah, he was MAGA before MAGA.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was though.
No, there's Harrison Butker.
That might have been it.
The kicker from the Chiefs.
Mm.
Yeah. No, but like, I listened to his whole podcast today. It was like 2 hours there talking about the coming up Super Bowl and how all that came to be about and all stuff. And at the last like 5 to 10 minutes of it was him being like, all right, well, like, I'm not going to not say something about like what's happening in Minneapolis. One of the guys' name, one of the other people on there, his name is Bo Allen. He goes by Butter King. His name is Butters, all his nickname. So Butter King's his Instagram tag, but he also played with him he's also a football player. He's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
So he was like, also like, yeah, like this is, he didn't really get into the political part, more so just pointing out the fact that like there are a lot of people in my town like sticking together, and that he's really happy to see the camaraderie of people like sticking up for their neighbors.
The PR, like, safe, but still said something.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Chris kind of like laid it all out there, and I think it was more of like, I can't add anything to that.
That's valid too, yeah.
But like, because then again, he reiterated like it's nice to see like the people standing together, stuff like that. Like, but the one thing that really got to me was the like Chris bringing up the like saying like, this isn't what I voted for, and he's like, yeah, it is. Like,
it is.
He literally says like, yes, it is.
Dude,
like,
I had that with George. He called me 2 days after Christmas when I was driving back from my parents' house. He fucking called me and was like shooting the shit, and he's like, oh, I ain't seen you in a minute, blah blah, his shit. I'm gonna pour you a drink.
No, I'm good. I still got this.
Okay.
I also smoked right before you got here.
But yeah, George was doing that, and then he's like, man, I can't believe what Trump's doing. This isn't what I voted for. And I was like, yeah, it is, man.
You just chose to ignore everyone saying this is what it was going to be because you were like, they're libtards.
I was like, it is. I was like, we fucking argued left and right. I was like, why do you think I don't fucking talk to you anymore? Because he's like, oh, I thought you were busy. I'm like, no, dude. And I'm like, I don't contact you. I see you at mom and dad's. That's it. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Putting a boundary out there. You reach out to me, I'll answer. Second you piss me off, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh man, like, we're family. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, sorry.
at a certain point, like a certain level of support, yes, like I don't talk with my parents too much about it because I know they support them, but I also think at this point they're starting
to.
I would imagine they see and they don't, but like it's one of those like, all right, like come on, man, like again, this is what we said it was gonna be, so I mean, there's a reason my mom decided to unadd me and my wife on Facebook.
There's a reason that I unadded your mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
love her.
Yeah, same. Like she's my mom, all that jazz. But like, I mean, at one point I did tell her like a while ago, like once we do like if things are going on still the way they are, and like we have told them like we're like whenever the kid eventually does come. Like, there will eventually be a conversation where I address certain situations and I will not leave without your actual opinions on those things. And I'll be like, all right. And then those will decide, like, how okay I am with, like, how much you see.
Yeah, as it should be, man.
And I think she was a little taken back by that, but I was like, I'm sorry. Like, DeAndre made a post about it. It was like, at a certain point, like, we're not talking about, it's not politics, it's morals.
Yeah.
Or I said it's morals. Or it was like,
that's how it's been for a while.
Yeah.
2020 was the fucking start of it.
Yeah. We have known it was that for a while. They are just kind of catching up or allowing themselves to catch up.
Yeah. And I will, going on a slight tangent, but I'm not going to name names of who posted it. But somebody posted something to their story that said, like, it's easy to cut people off and feel like it didn't say superior, but it said like good about yourself.
Yeah.
But it's harder to like stick around and have the conversation and like teach them. I understand that sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
No. Eventually someone will.
Cut them off.
To be fair, 90% of the time, like, if you feel like you're at a point where you can do that with them, you aren't the person that's going to get through to them.
Yeah.
So,
truthfully.
Yeah.
Like, with George, like, I think, and not to keep bringing up my brother, I do love him.
It's a good example as why.
He's a smart man. I do love him. He's my brother. Always will be.
He's still a good hang. Like, great dude to hang out with, damn.
Damn. I do believe, like, I don't think he will ever be, I don't want to say a good person, because he's not a bad person.
Yeah.
But I do think eventually he will come around, and, like, he will always have his shitty issues,
Everyone has some shitty issues.
But I don't think I was the one to get through to him in the beginning. Now, I don't know if I will be the one to get through to him, but when it comes to family gatherings, I am the one who will cuss him out. I am also the one who will be like, all right, cool, you're not hearing me. Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Like, I won't do that to my dad.
No.
I won't do that to, not saying your father-in-law. Like, anybody's father-in-law, your uncle, whatever, I won't do that to them.
No.
But when it comes to a brother...
Yeah.
We fought before.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it again.
Yeah. No, and it literally, it's like, it just has become this whole, like, people trying to act like it isn't a moral issue, and we're like, yeah, the fuck it is. Like, this is not just whatever, like, it's not money, like, and even then, like, it's crazy that, like, just... the amount of just unwillingness to just admit that they messed up or said the wrong thing or sided the wrong way, instead of just being like, yeah, okay, I did that. Like, sorry. Like, maybe, rose-colored glasses. And honestly, like, the problem is like, I'd be willing to say 80% of it is just truly, like, people being too busy in their lives to actually know what's really going on other than the snippets that they see on the channels that they like, that they watch, in bliss is ignorance, which sucks. It's not like okay, but that's most of it.
I agree with that to an extent. Hello, Melissa. Do you have room to get out? It's space is tight.
What?
Do you have room to get out past my car? Space is a little tight.
I'll check.
Okay, if you don't, let me know. You maybe just push the mirror in. You
Just
probably
drive
be
over
fine.
the snow.
Or that. Yeah. You have a big car. I have a tiny car.
Yeah, might as well go for it. Yeah, go for it.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
You taking a video?
It's your favorite person. Bonnie has come into the room, and as soon as Melissa went to take a picture, she walked over to me instead.
Yeah. She doesn't want people to know.
Oh.
Okay. Have fun at gym.
Have fun. Sorry, guys. But
shit, what point was I making?
talking about getting through to your brother.
Yeah.
And then
we went somewhere else.
I don't know. But
I'll come back to it.
well, yeah. You won't. I think most of the people listening to this understand what we were talking about. It's, you know, at this point we're just speaking to a choir because our friends are the ones who watch it. I just
unless
have to say
is the episode that blows up
again. Yeah. Unless someone. In which case, if you like us, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And you won't hear us talk about this much.
You might.
We might. We'll see how bad it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, on to
I want to make
go ahead.
one more point. We probably will slide back into this, but I want to do one more point. Do you see what we did at the beginning? We started not even 2 minutes into the episode.
Mm-hmm.
See how easy it is to make a statement? Do you see how easy it is to make a statement about something? That's all you gotta do. You don't have to go out, fucking protest, fight the government, whatever. Fucking make a statement.
Say something. Because, like, that's the thing is, like, if you at least the amount of people not even at least posting something against it, like, you need to. It's the momentum of people saying a thing out loud about it.
Yeah, it's making it known.
Yes, like if you don't, that's kind of why I post like what I do is because like yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it to. I mean, sometimes I'd like to at some point, but like we both work jobs that we're working continuously all the time, so it's kind of like hard to make it to a lot of the things when they happen or have the time to dedicate to it.
Yeah.
But like you can at least say something, or like what I told Melissa about, like, and that we felt bad about not making it to some of these. No, Penny has walked in to come sniff Edie.
I do remember the point I was about to make.
Go for it.
Because you reminded me, we reminded me with the making a statement. You said that you think it's like 80% of people it's the ignorance is bliss, and there's that statement. Don't assume malice for ignorance. So it's like, you know, people aren't trying to be hurtful because they don't know the situation. They are ignorant. However, at a certain point, if you continue to be ignorant, it's malicious.
Yes.
So we can say day in and day out, you know, 80% of these people don't actually watch anything else except for what is being put out to them. At this point, they are saying, you know, with the fucking shooting and at both shootings, they're like, oh, I saw this. I was told this. Did you watch this shit?
Yes.
You didn't. Your ignorance is now malicious.
No, and that's it. That's kind of why I said, like, it's not necessarily like a good excuse. It's just it sucks that is like 90% of the actual thing that is going on. Is that like, and I guess like I'm referring to like the random like mob that is dealing with kids and is literally like,
Yeah.
don't watch. I only see what random headlines pop up on Facebook in the 10 minutes I watch it while I'm the 3 minutes I watch it while I try and take a poop in peace.
Those ones are the ones where it's, do not assume malice for ignorance. Those ones are okay.
Yeah.
The other ones, like the examples I gave out, which I don't even think your estimate of 80 to 90%, I think it's like 10%. Those are the ones that are okay.
Yeah.
The rest of them, that other 70 to 80%, are ignorant in a way of like
at this point
they just refuse to watch anything else.
Yeah, at this point, like it's it to where from this, like truly, really, like you could say it prior to this, like from this point on,
Yeah, you're ignorant.
If you are purposely choosing to continuously not actually see what's going on, like you are you are choosing to ignore it for the sake of your own benefit. Because the problem is, like, there's also like a good chunk of them where they're not good chunk, there's a chunk that are actually in the, like looking at this like, oh, this will help me.
There's
and they're all fat, weird, chubby guys, like with shit beards.
And another valid point, we're never going to get to fun stuff, I'm sorry. Another valid point is they're saying all these protesters are paid. Like,
right? Who's got the fucking budget to pay these many people enough to do this?
It's fucking insane. But did you just see that the government has released, I can't remember how much money, but they've released X amount of money to pay right-wing influencers to push their agenda. It's out in the open. The right-wing people are the ones getting paid.
Yep. I mean, the Democratic Party also pays people during elections.
They have, for sure. But
they all do. Like, but it's at this point, like, this
not paying
stuff.
Protesters.
Yes.
Like, they did pay some influencers, and a lot of the Democratic influencers, like, there was a good chunk that made it known, like, hey, the DMC tried to pay me this amount of money. I'm not taking that money. I told them I wasn't. Told them I want to see real actionable things.
Yes. Well, and that's kind of why we know it happened, is because of those people.
If they don't, I'm going to call them out.
Yeah.
Like, whereas the right side, it's like, oh yeah, that dude's now a millionaire.
Weird. No, and that's it. Like, it becomes it's the absolute disregard for hiding anything that's going on at this point is
absurd.
It's crazy. Like, I don't know, we just talked about that for like 43 minutes.
We did.
And
I truth be told, I feel like we both needed to get that out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't talk much about it with Chrissy. I talk a little bit with Fred. I mean,
almost all of us are also in the same mindset, so it's also kind of like we talk about it, but there's not a reason to talk about it because
it's also like you can see in my persona and me on fucking social media, I'm pissed.
Yeah,
like, and I don't want to rant about all of this with Chrissy. Like, I can't do this at work too much. Like, there are some people at work that are starting to see, shit that I've been saying, which is good. You obviously can't do this very much with Melissa as well. Like,
I mean, no, we do. Like, we definitely talk a lot. I mean, to be fair, like a lot of her stress lately comes from the fact of how shitty things actually are, and the fact that like because obviously, like, she's in the exact same boat we are. Like, she's just like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. She's pissed at her parents for the way they feel about things.
Yeah, that's what I meant by, obviously you can't vent as hard. Because with Melissa, she's going through what I went through years ago and what you went through years ago, where it's like, oh, I got to start distancing a little bit, like, or trying to have that conversation and hope it works, like, so you don't want to have that added stress on her, is what I was saying. Is obviously you can't talk as much. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure you do.
Yeah, no, and that's it. Like it's like we do just event it, kind of like we are doing here for the sake of it, but there's no real like discussion. It's just reiterating the same things.
Yeah.
But it because I mean we do bring up better points to each other about things, but it's one of those like, yeah, I like me and my sister, like none of us hang out really much with my Uncle Dave because he's so Trumpy. Like the way I'd like to put it is my Uncle Dave, and I will say like maybe up to maybe like I don't know a point, but like he's like 80% of what Trump is, but like without the billions of dollars behind him kind of thing. But he's also like he's not able. It's weird because he is a guy that, like, if you are his friend, he is going to go out of the way with you. But he's also a guy I've heard say the N-word the most amount of times in my life. So that's kind of why, like, me and I know for sure my man, don't watch this song again. And if you do, sorry, you know,
this episode blows up,
whatever.
You know?
But like he says a lot of Trumpy shit and isn't the greatest example. He's a fun dude, but like, and he's always been the fun uncle.
Yeah,
makes sense. But like, I just we all kind of like have avoided him for at this point. I haven't seen him in probably a year or two. Maybe I think I might have seen him. We only see him when it's like the whole family gathering together.
Yeah,
and then like we're usually not sitting at the table he's at.
Yeah,
kind of deal. So it's like, all right, well,
that's you reminded me. I had an Uncle Dave. He was, I think, my mom's uncle, but he was Uncle Dave.
Yeah.
But you reminded me of something I thought about like a week ago, and I did talk to my dad about it a little bit. Good catch. But I talked to him about it a little bit, and like, apologies to you and anybody else watching who has, lost. Can you put a smidgen more in mine?
Yeah.
Apologies to anybody who has lost a loved one, in the past. But like something I brought up to my dad on Christmas was like, I'm curious if I would still like some of these family members. Like, I loved my Uncle Tim despite his issues. I loved my Uncle Dave. Like, loved my Uncle Mike. Loved my Grandpa Kufler. I think he would have been one who came around because he was a fucking raging racist until he met my dad.
Your dad's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But like, the first thing he said to like George, I won't fucking quote what he said. I think I've talked about it on here before. It's fucking hilarious, but also racist as shit. It's hilarious in the way of like, I can't believe you just said that to a little black boy. But like, we're walking to his house and like they had these little flowers or whatever, and they were like a wildflower native to Kansas. I don't remember the actual name of them. And I was like, "Hey, Grandpa, what are those flowers on the side of the yard? Like, those are pretty. Like, what are they?" And he goes, "They're inward lilies." And he did not say the N-word. He said the actual word. Like, whoo, super racist.
Yeet.
Yeah. But he came around, like, good person. But something I do worry about is, like, would these people that did pass, like, would they have turned into shitty people? Like, it's that whole, like, you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah.
Like,
I have actually had that thought about my dad about like, all right,
why I said apologies to you specifically.
No, I definitely have had that thought about like, well, like I didn't know my dad too much, but like there is a part of me that would assume he would have came around. Like his favorite band was The Doors.
Yeah.
But like there's also the one thing I see is like there's also a lot of people that are like, my favorite band is Green Day, and they don't understand that like it's so like, I mean now they do because they've made it incredibly undeniable, but like prior to that they were surprised like, I can't believe Rage Against the Machines is like, what the fuck did you, what?
Yeah.
Like, so there's that, but there's the part of me that, like, I mean, my dad was a fun dude, and based on almost every single family member that I have when I was younger, they all told me that, like, I have my dad's personality and at least his humor and personality and stuff. So I assume he would have, I mean, he also was a stoner.
Yeah.
Like, he would have been on probably my side of things. So I had that thought of, like, okay, I feel a little better and more confident in the little knowledge I have. Because, to be fair, at like 9 years old, like, you know stuff about your dad. You don't. You don't know stuff about your parents until you're over 21.
Yeah,
that's when they start to tell you the fun shit that they were as children. So you can make
dude, the fucking lore I've gotten about my parents in the past 10 years is wild.
Well, like at a certain, like, it was funny when my mom was like, when we were like teenagers starting to get into the point of high school, she brought up like doing drugs and shit. Like, she was like, look, like, you're gonna do them, I get it, like, go ahead, have fun, do your shit, just like, please be responsible. Like, she was like, I used to do cocaine, but she was like, but it's not what it is today. It's a lot more dangerous now, so just be careful if you're gonna. She was like, I don't think you're gonna, but if you do, just be safe about it. She was like, you're gonna smoke weed, whatever. She's like, just don't drink and drive. If you're gonna, if you do decide to drink and you need to get home, call me. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna be in trouble. I'd be disappointed that you let yourself get to that point, but I'm not gonna like ground you for being responsible and not driving. Yeah. So like, in hindsight, like, that is like almost exactly how me and Melissa are going to handle whenever we do, because like, that I realize, like, if you don't treat it like an issue, you don't make it seem like, oh, I have to do that thing that they said that I shouldn't do. Yeah. Like, they were just like, yeah, you're gonna do the thing that's irresponsible. And then, to be fair, like, my brother's never smoked weed. He's literally only drank alcohol. He's never done another drug.
Yeah. I could see it, yeah.
Like, he said the closest he's come to smoking weed was he went to a Wiz Khalifa concert.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like,
he might not have smoked weed at that concert, but he
smoked weed at that concert. 100%. He literally was like, no, like, I'm pretty sure I had a contact buzz. And that's the only time I've been like, all right, I kind of like, but he's never smoked weed. And there is a little part of me that wonders, like, because I didn't smoke weed until after, I mean, I didn't smoke weed until I was like 20 almost.
I smoked
maybe 19
right before I joined the Army, just to, get it out of the system and do it. And then I smoked again with you. Yeah, we were at your house, and fucking I got the orders saying I was out, and I was like, I called him.
Yes.
I was like, is this a joke? Like, am I actually out? Like, is this legit? And they're like, yeah, you're out. And I was like, cool. And I hung up and was like, Brandon, I can smoke with you. And then I fucking had a panic attack on your couch.
Yeah, you died. Yeah, no, but that was fun for me.
Not for me.
Yeah, it was funny to be like, oh my god, we can smoke together. It's only. But, like, yeah, I didn't actually become I smoked once at, like, maybe, the New Year's, right before I turned 19, and then, like, maybe a couple times after that, right? I don't even really think so until I turned, like, 25, and then I was like, all right, I'm become a stoner now.
I mean, I didn't really drink until I joined the Army. Like, I went to one high school party, and I'm pretty sure I got alcohol poisoning. Because I was trying to impress my girlfriend.
That's fair.
And then I was like, yeah, that sucked. I did not enjoy that. And then I joined the Army. Well, I did drink in college. No, I'll take that back. So I drank a lot my freshman year of college. But then
I didn't go to college.
I went for a year. But, like, I didn't see any need when I was younger. Like,
wait, you only went for 1 year?
Hmm? And I went to 2 colleges.
I technically went for a year and a half.
You went to college more than me.
This is not right. Well, you went to medical school in the Army, so that's where I think of college.
Yeah, not medical school. It was a
medic training,
technically vocational school, because I was a licensed practical nurse, which is a licensed vocational nurse. But they trained us to be the equivalent of an RN, which I believe is a 4-year degree.
Yeah,
and they did it in 1.
Got it.
So, like, I did technically go to college. I just did not get a degree because those credits do not transfer civilian side because they think the military are dumb people.
Yeah. No, I only went for, I took, because I was working, so I think I took 2 classes. I took, like, English, and then, I don't remember what the fuck the other class was that first semester. And then I took, math and drafting.
Nice.
No, I might have just taken 1 class at a time. So I think I took English, and then I took math, and then I took drafting.
I was doing the gen ed, of course, because first year of college, but I was also going for I was going to major in accounting and minor in marketing. So I took a lot of marketing and accounting classes, and then I was forced to take a theater class. And I did not realize until the first day that it was musical theater.
Oh, no.
And I went to
I
the
would
first
fucking
class.
die.
I went to the first class and then did not go again.
Yeah. No, at that point, like halfway through, not even halfway, I would make it to the point where they start doing singing. I'd be like, hold on.
Yep.
What are we doing here? I'm like, I signed up for the wrong class. My pet peeve is people singing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking out. Sorry, guys. Enjoy yourselves. I don't want to fuck with your vibe, so I'm gonna leave.
I went, and then I talked to the teacher and was like, I enjoy musical theater. I enjoy theater. I cannot get on a stage. I am forced to take this class per the fucking college curriculum. What do I got to do to pass?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, attendance is a good portion. I was like, what do I got to do to pass? She's like, well, there will be homework and required, like, things you got to view and read and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, what grade will that get me if I do all of that and get an A? She's like, oh, you'll like barely get a D. But she's like, oh, there are some plays you could go to for extra credit. And I was like, do I have to be in them? She's like, no. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So I got a C.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much how I treat it too. I'm like, oh my God, like, if I am for some reason forced to take this class, I beg, all right. I beg, I'm telling you now, I will be in attendance, but when people start singing, I will have earbuds in, and I will not be listening to anything.
I didn't even go.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, if she said you have to be there, I'd be cool. I'm not listening. Yeah. I will have earbuds in, and I will be. If you make me sit there without earbuds that I can listen to things to, I will have earplugs in, and I will sit there and go la 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 until the end of the class.
I think I went 3 times the entire semester.
Yeah, I know. Like the day that you're doing a test and no one's doing nothing, cool. Yeah.
Yep. And it was I went the very first day. I went the middle of the semester to turn in all the homework and like my reports on what I read and watched, and then I went the very last day to turn in the rest of the homework and the reports on what I watched and read, and I was like, she's like, I didn't even know you were in this class, and I was like, what grade did I get? And she's like, you got a C, and I was like, yep.
Perfect. It's a pass. Oh my God. Actually, so you know what's kind of funny relating to the grade thing to wrap this up? So I've been playing the new NHL, and I forgot that they changed the grading system.
Oh, for schools?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
They made it easier.
Really?
Yes. So the ranges of what like an A is, I think an A goes from like an 85. Like it's like an A minus from like 85 to 90, and then 90 to 95 is an A, and then 95 to 90 or to 100 is A plus. I think it's something like that because I'm playing the new NHL, and it's saying I'm getting like like B's once I hit the 70s.
I don't like it.
Of like, yeah.
Yeah.
It downgraded instead of, and so this is one of those things where like when they want to say like they're dumbing down the kids and us as people, it like they literally made it easier to say you have an A or a B in school because it's like adjusted the percentages, so you can say I have an A,
but you got like a fucking 85.
Yeah.
That's fucking shitty.
Instead of like I think for us was it like 96 and higher was an A plus.
Not for me. No, 90 to 100 was an A plus.
Oh,
I'm sorry, 90 to 100 was an A, and then anything above 100 was an A plus. Like,
got it. See, I mean, it might have even been 98 was an A plus.
There wasn't even B pluses, C pluses, like none of that shit. It was like 90 to 100, you got an A. If you did more than 100, which was like extra credit, going above and beyond, that's where you got the plus.
I mean, that honestly sounds like it's probably like 100 is an A plus. Anything under it's just an A.
Yeah.
And then like A minus was like 93.
Yeah, and then there was like unofficial shit where it was like, oh, I got a 92, that's an A minus. Like, but it wasn't like an official score on it. With us wrapping up, I do want to like butter my own biscuits a little bit. Because I did mention the whole nursing program made us RNs. And
hold on.
Are you shitting your pants?
She's snoring.
Oh, is she under you? Oh, I hear.
I know you can't, but I wanted him to hear it. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm gonna subtle brag a little bit because that grading scale pisses me off. And then there are people like, I haven't been in nursing in a while, so I don't know the shit anymore. I know a little bit, but I will say like they trained us to be RNs within a year, which was already impressive. But our passing grade, like there was no like, oh, you got a C, you got a D, whatever. No, you passed if you got an 89% or higher.
Got it.
So it was like everybody that passed, like, was not necessarily getting your nursing certificate. That was a whole other test. But everybody that passed at least got a B plus to an A. Like the one course that I failed was cardiology. I got an 86. So if this was like an actual college program, like I didn't fail shit.
Yeah.
But like all the other stuff, it was like, our program was fucking cutthroat.
Yeah. And I'm saying honestly, to be fair, like the heart and the brain are the most complicated parts. So like it's kind of understandable to be like, all right, though you're a little iffy on that part.
The heart was real confusing just because of the nomenclature. Like certain words were in French, which like I know French to an extent, but it was like there was one that I couldn't wrap my head around because it was like it was a heart rhythm on an EKG, and I think it was like torsade de pointe, which is a ballet move. And when I was taking the test, I was like, well, I know what that is in ballet. I don't know why I know what that is in ballet, but I don't fucking know what it is on an EKG. And it's like, it has to do with the T wave being pointed down like ballet shoes, which is why it's named.
Got it.
Now it makes sense, but like, the first time I took the test, I was like, that's a fucking ballet move. Like, like.
You're not putting that together.
Yeah, and then I told my instructor, I was like, yeah, I can't fucking figure this out. I was like, I only picture the ballet move. And he's like, this is what it's named after. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I don't know why you know the ballet move, but like, yeah, it's named after the pointed feet. And I was like, oh, like,
you're like, I just know French.
I was like, I just know French. Like,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I will end on this good and fun, happier note. So like, as I'm sitting here and I'm looking across at you with your styles, I forgot how little style I have. So like, I've been looking at like the intro every time I upload it, and I think I mentioned it to you. I have not changed the intro since episode 100 because that's when it ended. That's the last clip.
God damn.
Yeah.
We've got like 170.
We're at 100. This will be 171 episodes since I have updated the intro.
Damn.
So like, it's hilarious to think of like all of the ways that you have changed your appearance, and I have just been this for fucking like 2.5 years now.
Dude, I changed. I literally, like, I've been joking. With
Having hair allows you to completely change your personality, whatever the fuck you want. I'm just bald beard guy.
Hey, you can do a lot of shit.
I mean, yes, I could decide to be weird bald beard guy or
Yeah.
weird beard bald guy.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I will say, like,
Sorry, and you do look good. I'm
Thank
just
you.
pointing
Thank
out you have all these different ways to change.
I will say, like, I have not wanted to do this hairstyle. I do it when I'm like working and shit, like, you know, tie it up. But because I do the mullet, like, it doesn't like properly tie up with this because it's a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
And I did it while I was working, and then I looked in a mirror and was like, "Fuck, I look like Paul Revere." Like, and then like I was like, I don't want to do this, you know, like I'm not gonna do the hairstyle. But then we went to that karaoke thing where I told you I thought like I ran into an ex, but it wasn't. But Ginger Mike,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think yeah. From Buffalo House, yes.
Yeah. He was there, and like there was karaoke. It was emo night. And he was like, "Yeah, man, we should get up there and do Paul Revere by Noah Kahan," like giving Chrissy shit. And I was like, "Brother, I'm ready." And he's like, "Oh fuck, you do look like Paul Revere." And then he was like, "Wait a minute, no, I just started watching Full Metal Alchemist. If your hair was a little longer, it's Edward." And I'm like, I kind of want to do that hairstyle, you know.
I mean, it does. It is the Edward hairstyle.
And then, ironically enough, as we mentioned, we're not going to get back to it. We're going to end the episode. But as we mentioned earlier, the country's in turmoil. I'm going to do the Paul Revere hairstyle until things are okay.
Might as well. I mean, realistically, in a month, you just become ponytail guy.
Well, in a month, it'll be Edward, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do Paul Revere, and I'm going to start, you know,
Yeah.
the British are coming. I'm going to start fucking saying and warning, you know?
I'm so sorry. You said that, and I just thought of
A British man coming. See, we're back to the dick jokes, guys. I pointed at my camera. It's not even on me.
oh, bruv.
Oh, bruv. You gonna type that?
Tighter than me biscuit. Now we're
Speaking
offensive.
of biscuit, I'm gonna get back. Point the camera at me. Greg Bovino.
You're the fuck out. Fuck you.
You ate a fucking soggy biscuit, you fucking loser. I hope you get bullied more.
Oh, God. If I ever see you in public, I'm just going to shout you're a piece of shit forever until you literally get in a car and drive away.
God, I'm going to be a menace.
Yeah.
There was a TikTok, we'll end again soon, but there was a TikTok where this guy was like, I want to bring back the old school bullying.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I think, like, you know, calling a Republican the F slur will really hurt them. But he's like, I don't want to be offensive.
Yeah.
And I'm a straight guy. I'm an ally. What do I do? Like, do I have to make out with a dude to get a pass for like a one-time use? Like, do I gotta fuck a guy to get a month? He's like, I'll fucking do it.
You just say the word and then immediately kiss a guy next to you.
And I was like, I'll fucking straight up do that. I was like, if I can bully this piece of shit, like full on, like bully the hell out of this dude, I was like, I'll make out with fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Like, because you know I'm not saying it in that way, but like, I want to show that I'm not saying it that way, you know?
Honestly, like, it's, I was laughing to myself thinking about, like, what it'd be fun to do is to just, like, if I really decided to go, like, hey, fuck it, let's not, I'm not going ham, but, like, if I was just like, all right, let's have some mischief, just, like, fill up water bottles with, like, diluted deer piss.
Yeah.
and just dump it into the hoods of all of the ICE cars so that now all of their cars just either smell like, so they either have to choose to smell deer piss the entire time they drive or stand in the negative degrees of cold.
Yeah. For legal reasons, I don't know how to make stink bombs.
Yeah. No, I was just laughing because I just know that's like one of the most potent things you can use.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, honestly, at this point, I'm more surprised that some of the people that are in Minnesota where hunting is a lot more viable. I mean, or as viable as it is here, that didn't happen already. Like, I actually expected to see that happen.
It has.
It has?
Yeah, there was a guy who he made a joke video where he was like, yeah, the ICE agents are going to be real mad when we start using our drones to drop fucking piss bombs on them. And then, like, 2 days later, he was like, I said this is a joke. People are actually doing it.
I didn't do this.
Yeah. Like,
no, that's what I mean. Like, if it starts happening, like...
And it's not deer piss.
Yeah.
It is people piss.
See, that's the thing, though, is the deer piss is way more effective.
So much more.
Because it's impossible to get out.
Yeah.
You literally... To be fair, that's the reason I wouldn't do it. It's because it would technically total the car.
Yeah, and I believe technically it
chemical warfare?
It's not chemical warfare because you can't legally go to war with federal agents until a civil war is declared, which means it's not a war crime to commit any war crimes against a federal agent.
Yeah.
Until we're at war with them.
Yeah. But, like, that's why I was like, yeah, like, it goes... above what I'm willing to do of posting on Facebook.
It is a biohazard and a crime and blah blah blah. That said, don't get caught.
Yeah, I'm like, if someone takes that information and does fun with it, that's on you. But I'm not gonna do a fucking again. I'm not doing shit until they show up at my door. I'm too tired and I work too early to show up on things. That's the thing. Is also this week I started at Body Shop.
Yeah.
So like I start at 5:30 in the morning now. So it's been like, all right, like I'm trying to get better by actually getting to bed on time.
Yeah.
I'm waking up 15 minutes earlier than I used to, but I no longer just sit and chill in my car. I park and then I get out of my car and I go walk right in.
Yeah.
I'm figuring that out. It's only been 2 days, but
you'll get there.
Yeah.
Body Shop's a cakewalk, man.
It's fucking it's been phenomenal. We'll talk more about that next week's episode when we film it in 2 days.
Yeah.
So
hopefully nothing crazy happens in 2 days.
Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. I won't. But thank you guys so much for listening. We love you guys. Fuck ICE and then be nice to those that deserve it.
Yeah. And fight those that don't. Also drop deer piss in their cars.
Bye guys.